But yeah, man. But real quick though, cause I remember you mentioned that bundles of privilege, and this is like, mind you, make sure y'all go subscribe to the Drug Table Talk podcast with Meech and Spiff.
Yes,
You know, I always drop a little bit before niggas record. I always like to like get a YouTube people just a little bit
background quick,
just a little bit, but like you were saying, like the bundles of privilege, man. Not to call her a bitch, I'm sure she's a lovely, lovely woman and everything like that.
Yeah.
But shout out to my Reddit niggas, because my Reddit niggas be on that shit. So, you know, she just had the baby by PJ.
Yeah, PJ Washington.
Instantly, my Reddit niggas was like, guess what? She just deleted all the PJ pictures. We about to get it. Like, niggas is like ready. Like, niggas is like relentlessly, like, just waiting for nasty activity.
I'm telling you. Got to.
And I hate to say it, like, niggas was like in the comments was like, she got the baller that she wanted. She thought she was gonna get Cap. Nope. She thought she was gonna get Lil Uzi. Nope. Guess who she got? A young, dumb NBA nigga that just got some money, dog.
Hey, they been like all this whole year, like I was telling you, like, nigga, you got to. I mean, my nigga LaMelo ain't he ain't no simp. I don't feel like, but you got
he got his swag. You know, he in his bag. You feel me?
You got Anna Montana. You feel me? Fuck with Melo. That bitch like 32. He's a 19-year-old. You got Cheeky Baby Mama fucking with Anthony Edwards, another 32-year-old.
Yeah.
Then PJ Washington is probably like maybe 21. Bundle of Brittany is probably like closer to 30, if she's not 30.
Yeah, I'm sure she probably in that ballpark.
I mean, if I'm one of them ones, you feel me? Like, public service announcement to all the Instagram models finding you a baller. I think y'all on to something.
Yeah.
Y'all need the same way we be talking about, oh yeah, I like my man that's about to come out. He got a nice game and shit. I think such and such should draft him. I think y'all ladies should get together and start working. What's my man's name? Mike Schwartz. What he do? He do the basketball analysis for like the draft prospects.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't think his name is Mike Schwartz. I think his name is something else.
But
yeah, I know what you're talking about though.
You need to get with him and be like, yeah, what we got here? Y'all need to be sitting baseline when he breaking down the players and shit. You need to go to the clutch sports events when they're showing off. Y'all need to start scouting. I hate to say it, but y'all own to something.
And you know what? They are, I would say, like, you know how you would tell me, like, man, Meech, if you could just use your genius for something greater than that, it's like, I'm pretty sure, like, these bitches know niggas' potentials. Yeah. They know, like, everything about these guys. If they use their, I hate to say it, like, wholeness, I'm pretty sure they'd probably be the greatest scouts of all time.
Greatest scouts, bro. Like, this is a new way.
They know who the ballers are.
That's what I'm saying. You got to. Like, it is what it is. And I was hearing the story how my nigga Melo pulled this Anna Montana girl, and it's like, and it's, I don't want to say he pulling them because he ain't really got to do too much.
Yeah, I mean, you got to mind you, like, LaMelo, he been, like, center front. And honestly, like, I would say, like, out of his brothers, we all knew, like, LaMelo was going to be the star. Yeah. Just his personality alone. Lonzo was kind of quiet, you know, laid back. The other one,
Jello, with the push-ups she was doing.
You feel me? And it's like, we know who the star is around this bitch, so it's kind of obvious to say. Like,
so let me ask you this: if you were 18, 19-year-old about to enter the draft, single of course, would you go for one of these young ladies?
Yeah,
I mean, ball got him a baddie. You feel me?
And it's like, just to keep it a whole being with you, my nigga. If I'm 18, 19 coming into the league, that's all the bitches that I'm gonna see on the regular, my nigga.
That's true.
Like, the type of bitches that we might come across in the local Wally world, the Walmarts, the Myers, the motherfucking at the mall, it's not gonna be the same bitches that we gonna see when we are spending what's the NBA season, like 8 months, and then you off 4?
Yeah.
So mind you, you're gonna spend 8 months in different cities every other day.
Yeah. And
The only bitches that got time to like not go to work is whores.
Instagram bitch.
Instagram bitches. As soon as they know Tuesday night the motherfucking Warriors is playing the Brooklyn Nets, guess what they gonna be at? Barclays.
Yep. And at the hotel.
They gonna be at the hotel.
And the hotel.
And don't let it be like one of these small cities, dog. Mind you, if a team is coming here to Detroit to come play, we only got like 2 good hotels, my nigga. You got the MGM, and that's probably the best one. And you got probably the Westin.
Yeah.
Where they gonna be at? All right, girl, you go down there to the Westin. We're gonna post up here at the MGM. We'll call y'all nigga if we see a motherfucking bus pull
That's
up.
what I'm saying. Then everything is like all that shit, especially with the Pistons, the arena downtown,
Yeah,
the good hotels downtown.
good eats.
And there's only one way to get to them bitches. Woodward.
Come on.
I see a motherfucking hoe ass Indian Trail
Yeah.
coming down the street. You feel me?
Yeah.
Come on, we on. Come meet me over here.
Come on.
Come on,
Slide. Pull up.
I mean, I definitely think I would, like if I'm 19 about to go to the league, but I would have one rule though.
What would that be?
Just don't get that bitch pregnant.
Yeah. I
Do
mean,
not get this bitch pregnant.
we can have fun all day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially if I'm 18, 19. And listen, it ain't tricking if you got it. I'll probably spend some cheese on a little freaking
Got
bitch.
to. It's easy.
You know, if she see me, I'm walking around here iced,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm penetrating this bitch coochie cooch.
Yeah.
It's only right that I
Can't have you out here looking like a bum.
You
feel me?
represent me.
When you fucking with the kid, you feel
Come
me?
on.
You represent me. I'm a brand.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. I mean, I just hope that these young boys don't, you know, get trapped out here. You feel me? And if you know, if they find them a young Instagram model that tickle their fancy that they do think they want to settle down with, good for them. But I think moral to it is just like Instagram bitches. I like how y'all moving.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it.
Y'all on to something new. I like that.
I remember back in the day, you know, niggas used to be like, oh man, these hoes are just whores. They just out here just doing nasty shit for no reason. They gold diggers. My nigga, everybody got a hustle.
Everybody got us.
Everybody got a hustle. What's the difference between the preacher man that's out here spitting that bullshit?
Right.
What's the difference between a pimp that's out here doing his one shit?
Exactly.
What's the difference between anybody out here, these such and such quote unquote motivational speakers that's talking that one shit? Man, everybody got a fucking hustle.
That's what I'm saying. And if you got it, you got it. You know, everybody can't deal with a bad bitch. Not only financially, but mentally, you feel me?
Absolutely.
Because bad bitches require a lot, nigga. I see a lot of bad bitches like on they little what the kids doing out there, TikToks and Instagram movies and shit. Like, oh yeah, you can't if you can't deal with a bad bitch, don't get one. You feel me?
Yeah, I wouldn't advise.
I wouldn't advise it. You know,
It's very stressful.
And it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the bad bitches, I'm not gonna say a bad bitch, but I'm gonna say an Instagram bad bitch.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because a bad bitch comes in all different forms and shit. But, you know, it is what it is, man. I'm like, just know what you're dealing with at all times. Man.
Absolutely.
And to my young NBA players, man, they own y'all boys, man.
Like,
they own y'all boys.
My only thing is, and just kind of piggybacking off by what you're saying as far as like one rule is not to get any of these bitches pregnant.
Yeah.
And it's just like, don't fall for that bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Because they gonna play that role. They gonna play that role, whereas nigga, they gonna call your mother up and try to get her motherfucking chitlin recipe. They gonna call your grandma
No,
up.
we're not doing that.
Yeah, they gonna call your grandma up to get the sweet potato pie recipe, make you feel all home, and make you feel like it's love around. But it's, come on, man.
You ain't even meeting the parents as far as I'm concerned.
That bitch ain't cooked in 20 years.
That's what I'm saying.
That bitch don't know how to cook.
But at the same time, you gotta think these boys be on like diets. They got their regimen. They gotta keep up. So do that matter? Because they got the personal chef in there cooking them all type of chillin' loaves.
That's a fact.
Vegan meals. And
That's a fact.
high calorie, high performance pre-game meals and shit like that. Except for my nigga Dirk, because he came with the regular plate.
I guess my thing is, so many motherfuckers be so amazed when they get a home cooked meal.
Yeah, that's true.
And I could be biased. Shout out to my fiance and all of that shit like that. I guess I'm spoiled, I should say.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of like used to that.
Yeah.
But niggas that's not used to like home cooked meals, they would say like, damn,
She
this bitch cooking for me.
She wifey material.
I gotta get this bitch a baby, though.
Like, no, that's not.
Not knowing the whole time she gaming you, my nigga.
Gaming you. Don't eat that bitch spaghetti, whatever you do.
Coochie blood.
Coochie blood. They'll put the root on.
Man, put that shit on your my boy. How you in there, motherfucker, walking backwards in the rain?
Howling at the moon and shit.
Hey, my nigga be on that one shit like my man's was at Grambling, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And you walking around campus talking about, I'm dressed in all black, got on my monkey suit.
Oh, there's another one. It's like a baby run your block. Talking completely to nobody, but it's
Exactly, dog. But yeah, man. Hey, man. Shout out to all 17 of y'all for always showing up, giving feedback when it's due.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Meech and Spiff channel on YouTube, man.
Shout out to y'all, niggas.
Shout out to y'all, man.
That's
Hey.
us, but well, shout out to y'all. I fuck with y'all boys.
But, you know, for the people that's listening to the podcast, whether via Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, wherever the fuck y'all niggas like to listen to, make sure y'all subscribe to the Meech and Spiff channel on YouTube because, like I always say, man, in the beginning, you know, we like to give the people just a little bit more extra.
Right.
Just a little extra.
Just a little bit.
But where the fuck is my manners, man? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, or whenever the fuck y'all niggas like to listen to this shit. I'm Meech.
And I'm still thinking about changing my name though, but we get into that.
You gotta relax.
I need
nigga.
a new mindset.
Nah, man. That shit is too classic.
It is too classic.
But shout out to me, man, the young Diane Sawyer, the Black Barbara Walters, nigga, the young Boris Kojo. My nigga Spiff is in this bitch, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
fuck with y'all niggas, man.
Yes, sir.
But Spiff Lord, man.
Yes, sir.
It's been a minute since we done sat down and had a real nigga seminar.
Yeah, we kind of been getting distracted a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've been, you know, pushing the pies out and shit, but I like when we have a moment to like, you know, express,
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
discuss, you know, certain things and situations and such.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a few topics that I've talked about like on previous pods and everything, and I feel like it's only right, and forgive me if y'all have been probably not heard us talk about this shit before,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like it's only right that I sit down with my mans and like really discuss, you know, some of this shit.
Okay. Let's do it. You know, it's a safe space.
It's a safe space.
It's a safe space. Okay.
It's a safe space.
Yeah.
First, I
Mhm.
want to definitely talk about is, and I mean this with all respect,
Mm-hmm.
love this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know him personally,
Okay.
but I feel like if we met, he would have a lot of jewels and a lot of game to give me.
Okay.
But is it safe to say that this nigga Hov ain't shit, dog?
You know what? It pains me to say this because Hov has always been somebody that motivated me, but yeah, he kind of not very passive aggressive in some of the information that's came out of recent, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you know,
Because he's loud ass nigga.
you got
Hold on. Go ahead.
but you got Dame Dash that's kind of like a motherfucking a hater, kind of salty. You feel me? So at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, like, yeah, I believe what this nigga Dame saying is true, but at the same time, I feel like this nigga really salty though. But that nigga Hov is very like passive aggressive though.
Yeah, at this point, man, I don't give a fuck what happens. Dame and Hov, they gotta fight. He better not call Tata and none of that bullshit, man, because I'll be damned if a nigga get on this motherfucker and try to block my blessings from eating and all that shit, dog. Cause I'm getting sick and tired of this shit, man. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing Dame saying like, man, this nigga Hov ain't fuck with me because of this one shit, or this nigga Hov doing this one shit. It's like, man, at this point, y'all niggas gotta just scrap.
I mean, but at the same time, like, Dame been, like, you ain't have to give this nigga a platform to shit on Hov. But at the same time, a lot of this shit that's coming out now is kind of like, yeah, I see what you saying. Hov was on some bullshit with the
Yeah.
passive aggressiveness and shit like that. Like, anytime you motherfucking about to drop something or you about to sell a portion of what y'all got 50-50 and then a nigga denounce that shit like he not fucking with it. It's obviously.
I feel like that's some hating ass shit. Especially, let's just say, for an example, you and your man, y'all niggas got a business. Mm-hmm. My nigga Rez here. My nigga Rez is the number one fucking scammer on the east side. You and your man, y'all doing y'all motherfucking thing. And you know you got some fire pieces. You and your man, y'all cracking cars, all that shit. As soon as you about to get somebody else a sauce, his man's come up like, hey man, his shit really don't be hitting like that.
Like, oh, this shit really don't work.
This shit, nigga, 10% of the time his shit hit, other times his shit bold. It's like, my nigga.
Yeah. But y'all supposed to be like,
shit like, come on, man. I don't like that shit, man.
I don't like it either.
What I think it is that Hov ain't grow up with these niggas, man.
Yeah.
Hov came around later on down the line. The way that I've heard the story that's been displayed. Hov always been in, like the outcast and shit. It was always Dame crew. He was mainly, you know, fucking with bigs and all that shit. But it's like, my nigga, why you being an outsider, dog? We all eating, my nigga.
Yeah.
Stop doing that lame shit, dog.
What he said, some about bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, well, for an example, Dame was like, you know, when we was doing our Rockefeller shit, this, that, and the third, you know, I was getting ready to sell, you know, Rockaware to Tommy Hilfiger for 40 M's. And then out of nowhere, Hope was like, I ain't fuck with that Rockaware shit. I'm only fucking with my S. Carters. And it kind of fucked up his breed.
Fucked up the deal.
Damn.
He said another time, he was like, man, we had our own liquor, Armourdale. Nigga, we selling out. All the stores, they buying up everything. Hope come out, I'm only drinking Belvedere.
No, he said Cristal.
That too. It don't fucking matter. That too.
Stall.
But it's like, my nigga, if y'all niggas got a situation, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what Solo do.
Right.
This nigga can be selling shit in the sandwich bag. Nigga, I'm gonna be like, nigga, this that one shit. Nigga.
That shit that grows corn out.
Nigga, come on, man. Man, we smoking that Zah.
You feel me?
You feel me?
Niggas be doing that with Diddy shit, that's Ciroc. Niggas know Ciroc ain't shit.
Nigga, we all know. We all know, nigga. I'd have definitely hit the switcheroo with bitches before and put the, you feel me?
I feel like I invented that shit. Well, we invented that shit.
Come on, man.
You talking to the Ermy out guy right there.
we a little bit older than y'all, so let us
we had the super, like how my baby got the Remy bottle right here and shit. We had the super Magnum Remy bottle, filling that bitch with Christian Brothers.
I was like, ooh, this shit good. Twerking this shit.
I don't know, man. I had the
You never had to see Bizzle?
What's the shit started acid coming in glass bottle? Seagrams or some shit.
Seagrams.
Nigga, what?
You're making me happy.
That was crazy. Nigga, I'm filling up Patron 50 gallons.
Nigga, that shit.
But that shit, getting bitches lit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about bitches wanting to fuck the whole room.
Y'all niggas gonna go to jail. But we definitely hit the switcheroo. But not to shy away from the topic. Hey, Ho, stop doing that weak ass shit. If a nigga worked hard to sell his portion and whatever the fuck you want to do, nigga, let a nigga eat, man.
Yeah, let a nigga eat, ho. And it pains me to say that because I draw a lot of inspiration from him. But at the same time, you can't. Dame is a very calculated person, so like, I don't know what was his last album, 444. He just said some shit like, why would I drink Belvedere when I know my nigga Puff got Ciroc? You feel me? Like,
that's contradictory.
That's contradictory. So Dame, I'm saying though, Dame know that. You feel me? So that's why I feel like he coming out with this shit now. Cause Dame shitted on Jay-Z 1,000,001 times. You feel me?
Yeah.
But now he just coming out and saying like, oh yeah, I was about to sell this shit and that nigga shitted on me. I was about to sell this shit and the nigga shitted on me. You feel me?
take this shit.
Oh,
with
so
you.
you don't fuck with a nigga? No? You don't fuck with that
Man,
nigga?
they ain't
Nah,
fuck
they
with
not
each
fucking with each other.
Yeah.
I thought they made amends like a couple years ago. and shit.
They were just in court like a couple of weeks ago. Dame was talking about
doubt, right?
yeah, of a reasonable doubt. Because mind you, Dame said he owned a third of Rockefeller, which owns Reasonable Doubt. And so Dame was like, well shit, I'm trying to do an NFT, sell my third of Rockefeller. And they was like, nah,
Damn.
can't do it.
Jay-Z just being a dickhead.
Yeah.
That sounds like some dickhead shit, but he gonna get his beat. It is how y'all just said it. The nigga gonna get that pay.
Yeah, man. That shit is weak as hell to me, man.
Man, my nigga hoes can't do nothing wrong, dog.
Yo,
I
tell
feel
you.
that same way, but like facts is facts, bro. But I'm not to say that niggas say, you know what I'm saying? He just seemed like a very passive aggressive person when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, cause I mean, Dame talked about it. He was like, shit, when they had like they sit down and shit, he was like, Hov was nowhere to be found, but he sent his lawyers though. Like niggas like speaking on behalf of Hov, and he was like, hold on, where the fuck Hov at? Niggas was like, oh well, nah man, fuck y'all niggas, I'm up. Like,
I would've did the same. That's
Dame good for
disrespectful.
that shit.
yeah,
But at the same time, though, the thing is, I've heard this oftentimes, especially like in a business environment. So, Hov is more passive aggressive, but Dame is more passionate. You feel me? Like
yeah.
we done seen it, you know, when that nigga done cussed out Def Jam and walked out the meeting like, why y'all have meetings with my arts and shit like that.
Facts.
So, if you can't control your emotions, you can't control your money. You feel me? So,
I beg to differ on that
I
one.
feel like maybe.
I think that's
And I'm paraphrasing.
That's a good part.
I'm definitely like assuming a lot, but Hov done did a lot more good than he has done bad.
You sure?
And I feel
They
like
talked about it.
and I feel like it's a maturation process that comes in that shit too. So I feel like what Hov, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he didn't go about it the right way. You feel me? But I feel like Hov knew, like, fucking around with Dame Dash in its entirety, longevity just wasn't gonna work.
I don't know, man, because at the same time, too, man, I don't run no business.
Yeah.
I ain't got no business. So as far as like that shit, I don't know what's good and what's bad for business. I feel like you gotta have passionate people around because nigga, if anybody, if that nigga believe in that motherfucking dream to the point where he cussing these white people out, that's the type of nigga I want on my team.
That's true.
That's the type, like, I feel like I'm more Dame than Hov. Like, for real, if you out here, you know, pushing the brand and doing all this, that, and the third, my nigga, that's the nigga I want to go to war with.
That's true.
So bigger question. Kanye had an interview like a couple years back, and it was like they asked him like, why didn't you go with Dame when Rockefeller split up? So who you saying you would side with Hov or Dame when Rockefeller split? And say you an artist like Kanye in his position.
I'm going with Hov.
Oh, 100%, 1,000%.
Yeah. I mean, it's 2020 hindsight, my nigga. It's like, when you look at it from that type of position, it's like, we see where Hov is at and everything. It's easy to say.
Yeah.
But who's to say, like, shit if Kanye would have went with Dame, man? Because Kanye by himself could do whatever the fuck he want. He goated by himself.
Hell yeah. But I mean, at that time though, he was kind of like
Fanboying too.
up and coming, and you know.
But at the same time though, Dame the one who pushed for that nigga to be a rapper.
Yeah,
You feel
he
me?
did though.
JC wasn't trying to sign that nigga as no rapper.
Exactly.
He
He was like, nigga, sit in the stool.
whoever tried to push me as a rapper, that's what I'm signing to.
Yeah.
Really?
That's the nigga that believed in you first.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Oh, just wanted that nigga beats for real.
No,
for real.
just to keep it a bang, hell yeah.
But that's when he was booming. The H to the Izzo, that whole blueprint too. Like,
I ain't was lacing niggas.
I don't know, man. I'm too loyal and shit, man. Because I
feel the same way though.
Because I sit down there and I'll be like, man, I see, and it's kind of like, the way I see Dame is like my pops and shit. This nigga very boisterous, you know, extra, passionate, this, that, and the third and shit. So I understand, like, why Dame act the way he do. I understand the type of shit and the situation that he get himself into, because I see how my pops act. He remind me of my dad. So I get it. But at the same time, guess what, nigga? When I was out there playing ball and shit, who was the loudest nigga in the gym? My pops. Nigga, when every time I did some mediocre shit, my nigga thought it was the greatest shit in the world.
True. You get like that.
So my nigga, if you got somebody that's with you 100%, my nigga, that's out there clapping up loud in the rafters, my nigga, that's the nigga I'm rolling with.
That's true.
Niggas roll with the money and shit, that's fine, that's cool, that's dandy, my nigga. I'm rolling with niggas that's been fucking with me from the get-go.
So, pure speculation, who do you think was better at the music business?
Jigga.
I think.
I ain't bought a lot of shit though. He brought a lot of links.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard to say who's better at the music business when, nigga, when
partners.
y'all signed a deal, y'all niggas was partners.
Yeah, that's true.
Nigga, when nobody, Dame said it, nigga, when nobody gave Hov a deal, he's like, nigga, fuck it. We gonna do this shit independently. Nigga, he said, I took this nigga everywhere. They was like, nah, that nigga too old. No, he sound like such and such. No, we don't really like his style like that. All right, cool, fuck it. Hey, this is what we doing, man. We gonna run this shit us. This gonna be us.
Yeah, I feel you 100%.
I mean, but you gotta think who stood the test of time. I mean,
business-wise, I just think Hov has a knack for being able to adapt to his surroundings better. I mean, don't get it fucked up. Dame Dash still getting money out here. Dame Dash ain't fell off. He just not necessarily in the music